Hi, my name's James. A little bit of background. I'm 42 years old and I am a college freshman for the very first time. And this task for my speech class was find three items that represent me and give a speech about it. And I'll tell you, initially on the onset, I thought three items represent me. This is going to be really easy. There's lots of items that I feel like can represent me. But then once I got past the superficial part of it, I looked a little bit deeper and was like, what items do I want to represent me and what truly represents who I am as my core? And that's when I realized it was a lot harder than I initially thought. The first item that I feel like represents me very well is an old cracked anvil I have. I'm a blacksmith as a hobby, and my first anvil wasn't a pristine one. It's got a broken tool plate on it, but that anvil still is useful. It has a lot of life left in it, and kind of like me, it's been beaten on, it's broken, it's worn down a bit, but there's still a lot of potential left in it. It still has lots of uses and can be useful. And I feel like that represents me very well because I'm 42 years old. I'm resetting my life by going to college and starting over in a new career. I've evaluated myself and looked and noticed that I've wasted a lot of my potential in life. And now I want to go back and use that to my fullest ability. And even though I'm not as young as I once was, I may not be as sharp as I once was, there's still a lot of use and potential in me. And that's why I feel like that anvil represents me very well. The second item that I feel like represents me is my wedding band. Now, my wedding band is just a simple silver band, but it was actually made by my father. He took a silver dollar, or half dollar rather, and he hand worked it into a band and opened it up, and it was handed down to me after he passed away, and I used that for my wedding. And like me, it's something that was created by my father in quite the literal sense. However, it's a very humble band. Like I say, it's nothing spectacular, but to me, it's personally priceless. And I feel the same way about myself. I'm a rather humble person, but I know that my worth is insurmountable to myself and the people around me. Once again, this band also represents my wife and I's marriage, and that too in itself is priceless to me. It also, I wear this band. I feel like I'm protected because I'm carrying her with me. She really comforts me, and it feels like there's a shield around me when I go out into the world. Whenever I have this on, at the very least, because my 5 foot tall redheaded wife is there to watch out for me. Now, the last thing, I really thought about this one, the last thing that represents me, and this may be very on the nose, but is my beard. Uh, honestly, if without this beard, my face is very plain. Uh, Beards are the push-up bra for men's faces. They do a lot of heavy lifting for us. But my beard is more than just an extension of what I look like. It also represents my patience. It's not easy letting a beard grow out this long. You get aggravated, it gets itchy, you cut it off. It's also represents how I tend to procrastinate and put things off. So a lot of this is kind of laziness. I know a lot of people put a lot of work in their beards, the oils and everything, and shape it up. I just kind of let mine do its own thing, and I get a lot of compliments on it. And I mean, honestly, it's kind of undeserved, and I feel like that really kind of suits me a bit too, because there's a lot of things that I do in life where I create an item or I do something and I get a lot of compliments on it, and I didn't have to put a lot of effort into it. I've always been able to pick up things and do them very well right off the bat. So, like my beard, that's something that just kind of happens, and I don't feel fully deserving on it when I get those compliments. So, those are three things that I feel like represent me. Um, they kind of represent me at my core level and not just on the surface. So thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great day.